EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play, and up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and 10.
A shotgun snap, Fields. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Formation for the Raiders.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
So no advantage in this game for either quarterback in terms of coming off that open week, huh?
Yeah, they both had buys.
Both had them, so you got to figure both of them went back, watched some extra tape, polished up their game, checked out their fundamentals. But they also both had an extra week to prepare for each other's defenses. This could be a whole lot of fun.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
And the Jaguars first down.
Let's go.
A gain of 12.
Lawrence.
First down,
And Thomas has it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
13 more yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And the Raiders have got him. Jordan Brooks. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got Myers. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Hey.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Going for it, here's ETN. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Raider D, they get the football back. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Devin Lloyd was there to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. You look at this Jaguar defense. They currently sit at nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah.
A loss of 9 on the
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll find Ginty out of the backfield. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Here we go, Side.
Here's Fields on the sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
It's a gain of 2.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the gun, here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. That's complete. It's Ashton Ginty. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On play action, Fields. And he's got it. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's Fields on the sneak. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Myers in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Lawrence will throw. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. Fielded at about the 28. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. Pass taken in by Mayer. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
A give out of the gun to Ginty. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll go again with Genty. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. And it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football.
40-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 11. And the Raider first down.
To throw is Fields. Going to throw deep for the end zone. That is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Complete to Washington. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down. 4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson.
43-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play action. It's Fields. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Fields scrambles.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And put it down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
4 yards.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Vegas, first down.
Here's Fields. He's going to let this one go deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Defensively.
Here we go.
Throwing again is Fields. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Green 19, get that. Go.
Fields now to throw. throw incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Jaguars offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. He'll manage to break and tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Lawrence. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Jaguars. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34.
First down. 24-yard.
And they'll go again with Etienne. 51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Lawrence. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Thomas has got it, complete. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Jaguars, first down.
Etienne, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Red on red.
Now Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Myers. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Now Lawrence to throw. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Here's a Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now here come the Raiders. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Now Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Fields going to hurry his guys to the line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Open man is Tucker.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Right.
Genty is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
He got maybe a half-yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Fields on the sneak.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Justin Fields
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Raiders 20. Jaguars 14.
So that lines up a 7-play drive all total.
And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself.
Muscles by at the 25.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on 1st down.
Lawrence.
Over the middle, open is Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Jaguars.
Here's Lawrence.
1st down.
The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. A 40-yard punt, no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Here we go, son. Do it. Green 19. Right.
A final shot before the break. Fields
trying to lay one up deep. And this one is incomplete.
So halftime here out. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Now a hit and a loose football.
The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Jaguars.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
So he He is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Hey, let's go.
At the 37-yard line.
Hey.
They go play action now. Lawrence. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could dim your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
They'll run with Etienne.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On red.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne.
7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
Good call there on 1st down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Into the hands of Patrick left side. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to the ground with Etienne.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Outright, this one goes to Patrick. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Hey, go, go.
Lawrence will throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Brenton Strange.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Jags are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
From the 21, here's the 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Hey, Lion, Lion. Hey,
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Tootin.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
At the 3-yard line.
2nd down and goal.
Lawrence.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Bayshore Tootin. A touchdown on a kick return and now run through the air. And the Jaguars take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6. To throw is Fields. To the right side and complete to Washington. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Out of the gun, Fields. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that's going to be incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Hey, Ken. Green.
Here's Fields. That is caught. And he's going to have the Raiders first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields. That's caught. Jack Besh with it. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Second and a couple.
On the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now a handoff to Genty. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
17-yard line.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
On the give, Genty. He will push his way down to about the 14. Given 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. On 4th down, here's Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. He's got 9 points on field goals now. He's made 3 of them. That gets him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And for him, it's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him and goes ahead and puts points up on the board. But the offense has got to get together and figure out what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling on him.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10. At their own 26. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 16
Now Lawrence.
First down,
It's Myers again with another catch. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, hey, hey.
Now the former Syracuse man, LaQuint Allen, will get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, attention.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
That's complete into the hands of Myers. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Now receiver in motion left.
Now a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
A 21-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
So out come the Raiders.
And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Toss left to Montgomery. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
Here we go.
Fields. Now he's going to step up and run.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 28.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Raiders first down.
Montgomery back to the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are bigger tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Off play action, Fields.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Easy.
Now it's Fields.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Mostert.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Raheem Mostert, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
For the two-point conversion.
DQ. Go.
Fields trying to throw for it.
And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Now, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
And just shutting him off there.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 26-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Wide open receiver complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Jaguars. First down. It's a gain of 20.
Here's Lawrence.
Jaguar first down.
Got a man. It's De'Ami Brown complete.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
He'll get this out to Tootin. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A short throw there to Strange.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
In motion goes Patrick. Now Lawrence.
Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already.
Here's Lawrence. That's to the sideline and incomplete. 12 yards between them and the end zone. 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Tim Patrick, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Fields. Able to complete it to Montgomery.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
15 yards.
Here's 1st down.
Another Las Vegas First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
All eyes on Fields.
And he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 16.
Raiders, first down.
Here we go, Side.
First and 10.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here's Fields.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the 1 and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big